So I was wearing I was wearing boots. I was wearing long pants, long sleeve, gloves. I have long hair, so I had to hide my hair under my cap, and then I had to put the hood on, and then I had to put the mask on. But the mask on that I have is not it's just a regular mask that it's not very protective. It's not very safe, but it was the only thing that I had. So I stood there in the line. I had to drive around, park my car, come back, stand there in the line, and then there behind me, there in front of me there was two ladies, and then behind me there was this lady who was a transsexual, and uh, it was raining, of course, and we're just standing there. It was like less than 10 people at this point. So I didn't bring my cart to the line because I had to basically run to the line because I didn't want it to be stuck with too many people. So I went in there. When I went next to the door and grabbed a cart, one of the employees, he didn't want it to let me in. He said, "Ma'am, you can't come in like that." And I said, "Excuse me, but I'm grabbing a cart. I was in line. I was grabbing a cart." And he said, "No." And the lady that was in front of me, the trans lady that was in front of me, she vouched for me. She said, "No, she was in line in front of me. She was just getting a cart." And she didn't have to do that. She didn't have to do that. So I went in there. I thanked her from afar. Thank you so much, lady. Thank you so much. And I just went about. This is what I saw in the supermarket, and I'm gonna tell you out for out. Veggies. There's not enough veggies. There's not enough um, fruits. The bakery was closed. The only thing that they're making is the tortillas because we're in San Antonio, Texas, barbacoa town. They're not making bread. I don't know why. Because if you're making tortillas, why can you not make bread? So the bread aisle is empty. And the cafeteria is closed. There's no hot meals being made. There's no pastries, no donuts. There's no ham. There's a deli where they made the cold cuts, and there was like a 50 people line. People were not keeping their distance at all in the supermarket. Trying to navigate the supermarket, for me it was hell because I'm the type of person that likes to go from section to section and then exit.
Yeah.
I don't like to, and then at this time I had to be random because I had to avoid being next to people. I had to like, okay, I see that corner over there by itself. I'm gonna put my car, run over here, get my food over there. But the aisles, people were not keeping their distance in the aisles. You could see the aisles filled with like 10, 20 people next to each other. And I was like, where is the distance? The employees, they were not wearing masks. Nobody was wearing masks, gloves, or anything on
And
that
they're making
store.
tortillas. You know, at work they're making us wear gloves. They're making us wear gloves. Every 20 minutes, all of us have to get off of our post, even if we're serving an order on a tray, and we all have to wash our hands. We all
Now
have
they're
to.
doing it.
Now they're doing it. Not back then. It was a no holds bar match. It was WWF, and our boss was like Vince
This
McMahon.
was like fucking
It
without
was
a
like, yeah,
condom.
I was caning there. I was choke slamming the fuck out of the burgers as I made them and shit, man. I don't care, but
But
like, but
don't
the
you think it's
hygiene,
don't
the
you think
hygiene, man.
don't you think it's crazy that I was the only one in that supermarket with gloves, with a mask? I had a hoodie. I looked like the Unabomber with my
Oh
glasses.
my god.
My honestly, the Unabomber. He used to wear the hoodie, the hat, and the glasses. Well,
Yeah.
that was me, but with the gloves and the mask. And people were looking at me as if I was crazy. And there were children around. People were
Oh my
bringing their
god.
children. They were
Yeah.
touching
Give me a
everything,
break, man.
licking shit.
Oh,
Uh, you know how
let me tell
kids
you.
are putting shit in their mouth.
This isn't the
People
best time
are
to be
there's
doing that.
no people are not taking it seriously. People are not taking it seriously.
Okay. So you want this is how I'm gonna end this whole thing, and I hope I know I'm gonna be confident about this. I hope people listen to this. I hope they forward it to other podcasts. So think about it. Has anybody ever watched The Stand and Contagion?